Hello everyone and welcome to Intro to Python by Anish Pai. I am Anish, your host for this series. And this class we are going to be doing loops, while loops in specific. Last class we worked on if, elif and else statements. Hopefully all of you had some time. Hopefully you did the project we asked you to do last time. But this class we are moving on from calculators and moving on to another very important Python concept called loops. Now in Python there is two kinds of loops. There is the while loop and there is the for loop. This class we are specifically going to be looking at while loop. Now let me give you a question to help you understand the necessity of a while loop. Let's say somebody asked you to print the word hello 5 times. So if somebody gave you the question of saying print hello 5 times, what would you do? Currently, you would do this: print hello, print hello, print hello, and you would keep doing this about 2 more times. But yeah, so you would do this 2 more times to achieve the task, and you would very likely do it. But there's a problem. While this does work, and if I was to run it, I would get hello 5 times. This is very inefficient. In fact, there is a golden rule that exists amongst coders, and especially in the beginning, until and unless it is completely necessary, never ever try and copy paste. Always see if there's another way out. And here there is. How do we do that? Well, like the title says, we are going to use something called a while loop. What is a while loop per se? Well, for basic knowledge, while loop is just a loop that you can run in your code that does the same thing again and again and again, how many ever times you want to do it. So how do we do this? Well, let me give you an example. So I'm gonna, let's say I store a variable. This is called loop number, and I want to run loop number 5 times, and I want to run my loop 5 times, right? So I'm gonna store this as 5. Now all I could do is, this is where I write the syntax. I say while loop num, let me store this as 0, and I'll say while loop num is smaller than equal to 5, which is how many times I want to run this, then, so let me just explain the syntax that I did here. While basically tells Python to run the loop again and again and again until the following condition, which is placed after while, is fulfilled. So we keep running the program until loop num, which is loop number, keeps running, and when they say less than equal to 5, which means as soon as the number of times the loop is run goes over 5, it will stop running, so therefore it will only run 5 times. Still a bit confused? Don't worry, you'll understand as I'm writing. So like if and else statements, it is tapped because whatever is inside the loop is what's going to have to run again and again. And here I can simply say print hello, and I only have to do this once, and then I can simply say loop num equals to loop num plus 1. Now let's see what happens. So I'm gonna I'm gonna indent this thing now. This basically gives Python an instruction putting triple quotation marks, tells it don't run this section of the code. Those of you don't. So if I do this, oh, it's the same thing again. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, but it ran 6 times. That is my bad. Yes, let's try again. See, hello, 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 5 times. And it only took us 1, 2, 3, 4 lines of code compared to this, where it took us 5 lines of code. Now, this might not seem that big of a difference, but think rather than printing it 5 times, what if you had to print it 50 times? How would you do it then? What you would have to do is copy this, and then you would have to keep writing. You have to keep printing it for like a very long time. But with loop num, all you have to do is change 5, 50. Just add a digit, and once you run it, it will print, and it will print 50 hellos within a second. And you can do this for any, and this can have a lot of other applications throughout Python and can be used in a lot of complex codes. Thank you for watching, and this was Intro to Python, Lesson 5, While Loops. Hope you had fun, and if you want a little project to do at home, maybe try incorporating while loops, inputs, and if else statements, everything we did together, and try creating a mini project of your own. And we'll see you next time. Bye.